Hi everyone.
Hi.
We're Hidden Mothers. I'm Liam. I play bass and shout.
I'm Luke, I play guitar and sing.
I'm Ari. I play the pedal board.
I'm Adam. I play drums.
We just wanted to first of all say thank you for the reception we've had to the album. It has been really wonderful to see you all enjoying it. All the reviews have been amazing. Thank you for posting about us and sharing our stuff, and please keep doing that because it helps us out loads. I posted on socials earlier, probably with not enough notice, to get some questions. They are mostly very silly and they're mostly from people that we know, but I thought this would be funny anyway. So I'm going to start with this one from Ryan, who's the drummer from Cops, and he'd like to know, what's your favourite kind of egg? Be specific, Adam.
In a bush.
I mean, you can't go wrong with an egg. There's not a bad way to
There's
cook
no
an egg.
bad way to cook an egg.
Even raw, you can get an egg down.
Pickled egg.
Poached is my favourite.
Poached is
Yeah.
king.
I mean,
yeah.
poached is king
Fried.
by far.
I remember once you told me that I'm a Tory because I like a poached egg.
I don't know. Yeah. Thanks.
Three people who like poached eggs.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know, speaks for itself.
I mean, we
I
don't
suppose.
have poached eggs in the West Midlands.
It feels like
Too
it.
poor. Too poor to
I feel like a
water.
class traitor for saying it, but it's poached.
Fried eggs, I'd say.
Fried. Okay, great. Favourite show we played this year? There's a more serious one. Ari?
Fucking hell, you came to me first.
Yes.
I've got the worst memory. All of them.
Come on.
Come back to me because
Okay,
my memory's
Adam.
terrible.
Arctangent,
Oh, I was going to say that one.
Oh yeah.
Arctangent is the obvious one, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
yeah.
just nuts.
Arctangent was great, and Portals as well.
Why was Portals fun, Ari?
Because I managed to get a radio edit out of one of the songs. Yeah.
Ari skipped a full. Now that Death Curl is out in the
You're
wild,
right.
actually.
You can actually notice it, yeah.
The whole last section after the little jazzy sparse chord bit, just pied it off, didn't you, bud?
Boring.
You just got bored, so we just finished
Bored.
that song like 3 minutes early. So that was fun. What else have we been asked? What cities in Europe are we playing in 2025? So, unfortunately, we've got nothing booked in like mainland Europe, which I think is what this person is after. But we have got loads of UK shows booked, and there's more to come.
Ask us, and if we can play it, we will.
Yeah, like if there's anybody who knows how we can get over to Europe or has contacts or anything like that, please get in touch. But in the new year, we're doing London, Newcastle, Liverpool, Birmingham, Huddersfield, Chelmsford, Corby, Cardiff, Leeds, Leicester, Glasgow, which hasn't been announced yet, but there is details coming. And then we've got 2,000 Trees in the summer, so loads of stuff. But unfortunately, nothing on the mainland just yet. If you were going to tour with anyone, who would you want it to be?
Is this like serious or like? Dreamland.
Let's go a band that it'll never happen,
Yeah.
a band where it could happen, and then like a mate's band you just want to hang out with more.
Okay, cool. That's good. Let's go with like obviously Radiohead would be like number one for me. Number two, which is more possible, Block Party, and then.
Is that possible? Are we likely to play
So
Block
the
Party?
more possible one is the Beatles and
Rachmaninoff.
yeah. He's got massive hands. He's got massive hands. And then.
I think you should rethink your possible one.
No. Chalk hands. I'd love to go on tour with Chalk.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say that's
yeah.
a more possible one, yeah.
Yeah. Luke? Same
Lovely
three.
boys.
Alexis on Fire, the non-realistic one.
I mean, it's not that unrealistic. 'Cause
No,
we
it's
are
pretty
playing the same
realistic.
day as them as
Yeah,
Tree.
anyway, the non-realistic one I would say is Alexis on Fire. More realistic one would be Holy Fawn.
Yeah.
The friends I would like to see more of is Pleiades.
Nice. Yes. Lovely boys.
I don't know. It's gonna be honest.
Okay, fair enough.
Shania
Shania
Twain.
Twain. So
Yeah.
all three answers are Shania Twain. Band that'll never happen, Deftones, would be the massive one. Something a bit more realistic, maybe like Frail Body,
Nice.
or Glassing, or Respire, or one of those amazing screamer bands that put out albums this year, because there's fucking loads of them. Mate's band I'd like to see more of. I feel like we don't see enough of Lurin, so let's go with Lurin.
We can kind of cover both of the kind of realistic but would be amazing, and also new friends would be good Callous Cowboys as well.
Callous Cowboys, I would like to see them again.
Lovely
Yeah.
people.
They are
But
good
they're
crack.
also a really, really, band that's doing really, really well, and it'd be great to tour with.
And they're on the other side of the world, which
Yeah.
doesn't help. But yeah, we'd like to see more of the Dad Boys, definitely.
Too far.
What's your favourite track on the new album? And I'm going to split this myself into two. Like, what do you think is your favourite track just if you were a fan? But what's got your favourite bit to play in it?
Oh, blimey.
Luke?
Favourite track to kind of listen to is probably Haze. I just think it's cool how it's got like the heaviest things we've ever done and also the softest things we've ever done in a song. Song to play would probably be Violet Sun. It's just the most cathartic, and the way it builds is just super cool.
I'm going to do it the other way round. So my
really?
favourite track is probably Violet
listen to.
Sun. Yeah. It's just got so much going on for it. But my favourite one to play is Haze. There's so much like secret stuff that I do in that one that you guys didn't realise.
Yeah.
So we went into the studio and like, have you always done that? I'm like, yeah.
That
Yeah.
weird little dodgy time signature bit that
There's a
you
polymeter in there.
you and Will from Cops were counting out on stage every night.
Yeah,
It was,
absolutely. Yeah.
very
There's,
exciting.
there's also the metronomy chords in that one as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Nice.
that's my favourite one to play.
Adam?
My favourite one to listen to is probably Grandfather, because it's really good. Well done, Luke.
Thank
Oh,
you.
well,
It's
mate.
gorgeous.
I also haven't had to listen to it like 500 times.
That's true.
It's the only one that we've only ever played live once.
And Kate and Green.
Oh,
And King
yeah.
Green, yeah.
And favourite bit is the very end bit Haze, because it's really slow, you can chill out, and it's at the end of the album and at the end of the set, so you can like thank fuck so.
Yeah. It is really nice that we end our set with like quite an easy bit for all of us to
Yeah.
play, so we can just really like throw ourselves at it.
Because we're old.
Because
And
we're
our back- and
well,
our back
me and
hurts.
you are old
Yeah,
anyway.
we're very old.
My favourite song to listen to is probably Haze as well, and I do love that contrast of like the softest thing we've ever done and the heaviest thing we've ever done. Like that guy who came up to us and said, "You sound like Harmon Ra meets Lewis Capaldi." I'm pretty sure he was specifically talking about that
Yeah,
song.
Absolutely.
My favourite bit to play is probably the Grey, just specifically that like sort of jammy bit that me and you do at the end, where the bass really picks up and like the drums get really busy, and then I've got my shouty vocal bit by myself at the end. It's really fun, and I love standing on stuff to do that. And then I stood on a speaker at Arctangent and it wobbled like fuck, and I nearly stacked it.
You nearly did a Stackers.
I nearly did
You
a
did
Stackers.
Stackers.
Oh, bless Stackers. You nearly smashed that 2 grand guitar to bits. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Evan Pendergast says, name your top 5 favourite things about me. I'm going to have to answer this one. So Evan is the drummer in Worn Out and Uncultivates. So there's 2 things. I love that he has a lovely Irish accent. I love that he's excited about getting bands over to Ireland and supporting the scene over there, and we'll definitely be hitting him up for that at some point. And I love that he also climbs, because that's a hobby that I have, and it's a thing that we have bonded over.
Just
So there,
things or-
you thought that was going to be a stupid question we couldn't answer, but fuck you, there's 5 things. Any chance you'll get on Damnation Festival?
Keep asking Gav.
Oh man, I reckon Gav is sick to the back teeth of me, just like sneaking into his DMs every so often going, Gav, can we please be on Damnation? I think, we would love to, and seriously, Gav and Paul, if you ever see this, we would love to play your event. At the same time, we recognise that Damnation's not like Arctangent and Trees, where there's like hundreds of slots available and they have to be more selective, so it's totally cool if we're not ready, but if the offer came, we'd 100% be up for it.
Yes.
If you could cover one song, what would it be?
I think we've all got a different answer for this one.
Do you want to start then?
Well, yeah, I think probably True Love Waits by Radiohead would be a great.
I thought it was going to say like Beethoven or something.
No.
I thought he was going to say Carly Rae Jepsen.
I mean, Carly Rae Jepsen. In fact, yeah.
Can I change my answer?
No, can I change my answer? I think Carly Rae Jepsen and I think True Love Waits would just really suit your voice, Luke. And I think it would be quite hidden mother's-y if we could just. Yeah.
Tom York's got a very high voice though, hasn't he?
Yeah, but so have you.
Yeah, you have, yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
See?
Yeah, you can reach that.
What about you, Luke?
fuck, we talked about this. I can't remember what it's called now. My Chemical Romance song. What is it?
The Ghost of
The
You.
Ghost of You.
Yeah,
Banger.
banger. I know this cover was originally your idea, but I am very keen on doing House in Nebraska by Ethel Cain.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I would have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be wonderful.
I really want to do that. I really want to sing that. Yeah.
I also, the other day, heard a Groove Armada song that I thought we could do a cool instrumental cover of. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll come back to you about that. Adam, any thoughts?
Come on over in full.
You want the whole album?
Yeah, with the pauses in between tracks.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But as
I'm
one
not sure if I get
of-
the joke what's coming over.
It's
Shania
Shania Twain.
Twain.
The reason that Adam doesn't do very many
Oh, I was
interviews-
thinking of Come On Eileen.
The reason Adam doesn't do many interviews is because we can't stop him from talking about Shania Twain, so we have to just monitor him. What else we got in here?
That was a good one.
That was an actual serious question. The process of dialing back the black metal elements of the album, was this a conscious thing you set out to do, or did it happen organically as the album developed? I would say definitely the latter.
Yeah.
It's just more clean singing. You can't really blast beat and do full setup.
Yeah.
I guess it just.
I mean, tell that to Alcest.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just think it was just the more focus on songwriting, more focus on having more melody and clean vocals. Just kind of took over a bit more than wanting to have a black metal influence.
Yeah, we certainly
Which is still there,
we certainly
but-
never said like, let's stop doing that. But just as we wrote, it worked its way in less and less. I think it was more the reason it was there in the first place was because we set out to do specifically that.
Yeah.
And it was only after that though we kind of took those walls away, and what felt natural to us was to write what we've written.
I think
Would
we.
that be fair?
Yeah, I think we definitely leaned on our influences for the EP.
Yeah.
And then just went like.
We lent on a very limited
Specific,
pool of influences for the EP, and then like pipe that off.
Yeah,
afterwards.
I avoided listening to metal for the whole time that we wrote the album. So
Shania Twain with blast
Shania
beats.
Twain with blast beats is what we do.
Yeah, Shania Twain with blast beats. You can put that in the press release.
They're the breakfast burritos that we had in Bristol, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I assume Phil from Cops. Second food-related question from a member of Cops. How often do you think about Big Nate's breakfast tacos?
All the
Honestly,
time.
they did the breakfast burrito and then they grilled some cheese on the flat top and then wrapped it up in the crispy grilled cheese, so it had like a crisp. I need to move on. I'm sorry. I
When
can't.
we go back to Bristol.
When we go back to Bristol, we're going to that market again.
Absolutely.
We've got some questions over on Blue Sky on the Butterfly
Blue
app.
Sky.
On the Butterfly app. Which two bands would you most enjoy touring with? We've already sort of covered that. Lemon Desserts, yes or no?
Absolutely yes.
I'm a yes.
I
yeah.
had a
Strong.
lemon cheesecake at my wedding.
Yeah, was
no,
it?
was it raspberry cheesecake?
Is there other types
What kind of
of
cheesecake
dessert?
did I have at my wedding?
How fucking else hammered at your wedding? You should remember.
What kind of cheesecake did I have at my? Well, we weren't getting married, of course.
Our wedding.
Well,
Our wedding.
Which is.
Should we kiss or? It's a resounding yes on lemon
Yeah,
desserts.
lemon
Is it, yeah, lemon or
Absolutely.
Is that a controversial opinion?
No.
I don't think so.
No, bullshit.
Do you ever think there will be a boy born who can swim faster than a shark? Yes, I think
Yes.
he's already here living among us.
Yeah.
3 current favourite bands or artists that you enjoy / inspire you. Adam?
Oh, gosh.
That I enjoy.
Yes.
This year, Magdalena Bay, Kamasi Washington, and Charlie XCX.
I'm also going to get on the Magdalena Bay train because that's one of my albums of the year.
Yeah.
This year, by
Tell them, not me.
Far. Yeah, I'm just. I'm agreeing with Adam. Fontaine's DC this year. Are we talking specifically of all time?
Just like what you find
Right
inspiring at the minute.
Oh, yeah, Magdalena Bay, Fontaine's DC, and I guess I'm always listening to Radiohead, even now. in
Just
my head.
Radiohead
It's
all the
just
time.
all the time. Yeah, it's always on.
All Radiohead, all the time.
All the Radiohead, all the time. I've just bought Ed O'Brien's guitar, not his actual guitar, but his signature guitar. It's fucking wonderful.
Luke?
You go first. I can't. I'm thinking.
Okay. I mean, I will also jump on the Magdalena Bay Hydra. I wouldn't say I'm really inspired by that, though, in terms of like my actual musical output. But I do love that album. I think a big one for me at the minute is Foxing, and especially over the last 2 records, the way they've really kind of like expanded their repertoire of what they can do and what is their sound. Like, there's some stuff on the new record that I couldn't have seen come in, and there was stuff on the last record that I couldn't have seen come in, but it all really works and it all sounds like them, and that's something I'm a big fan of. So yeah, Foxing is my answer. I also love that Marika Hackman album from this year, and more people should listen to that.
I've been listening to an artist called Sea Rose a lot, which is really cool. Like kind of folky, kind of Americana-y kind of sad stuff.
Sad music, you.
Surely not.
What else have I been listening to?
Who are you? What have you done with Luke?
What else have I been listening to? I've been listening to a lot of Touche Amore recently, actually.
Nice.
Both the new, not as much as the new album. I need to listen to that a bit more, but I just really love Touche Amore at the moment, and State Faults.
Nice. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
shout. Great album. Cool. What is your favourite Converge song and or album? We'll finish on this one because it's cold
My
here.
toes are free.
Adam? There's no wrong answer to
No,
this.
they're all right.
different answer for different days.
Which is the collaboration they did with Shania Twain.
That's Blood Moon Part
Blood
4. It's not out yet. You wouldn't have heard it. I mean, I can answer this because my favourite Converge song is Cruel Bloom, which I think is that Axe to Fall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is also probably my favourite album as well, to be fair. Depending on the day you ask me. I think Converge are one of those bands that, especially from Jane Doe onwards, I could give you a different answer every day of the week, depending on what mood I'm in. But today, I'd say Axe to Fall and Cruel Bloom.
All That You Love, You Left Behind. Is that the one with the moons?
All We Love, We Leave Behind.
Is
Yeah.
that what's the one with the hooded figure?
The Dusk in Us.
Dusk in Us is the one for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's probably my least favourite of the post Jane Doe. Still great,
I really
but
love
it's
it.
probably it's probably the one I go to the least.
I think it's the one I listen to the most.
Fair.
Yeah.
What do you think of anything else?
Or You Fail Me.
Yeah, you probably You Fail Me is mine.
Yeah.
Last
You
Light.
Fail Me.
Last Light, yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's a banger.
It's a perfect album.
Yeah, I fully lost Adam in the Converge pit at the Arctangent last year. Like, there was like the first note, and then you were just
You're like, God.
off. What do you reckon?
I don't know. I listen to Jane Doe a lot. What's the one with a single tear on?
That's on.
That's something new.
That's on the Dusk in Us. Yeah.
I think I like that one as well.
Yeah.
I really like the one with the collaboration one. Which one was that?
Blood Moon.
Yeah, I'm not very good with names of
No.
Converge albums because I don't know. I just listen to them and then they're very noisy, and
Eagle
loud
become
and
vultures.
intense.
Yeah.
And you don't really take in individual songs in the same way. I don't think. I don't know.
I think like on like Jane Doe, I don't take in specific.
It's more just
songs
one
so much,
whole
like,
album
It's an
experience.
assault. Yeah.
It's not like there's a melodic song and there's a nice chorus that you remember. I don't know. I feel like a lot with heavy music. I just kind of remember the album. I don't necessarily remember the songs.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah. I think I was listening to a lot of Converge when I wrote The Grey.
There's a lot of convergence.
Oh, it's a shame that song's not as good though, isn't it?
Right.
It's also a shame that earlier on you said you didn't listen to any metal while you were writing the album.
I mean, Converge is kind of.
Yeah, I only listen
to- It's just-
I only listen to Metronomy. That's all I listen
Yeah,
to.
just all this Metronomy, yeah.
Look, Hidden Mothers for fans of Converge, Metronomy, Shania Twain. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to edit this and figure it out. But yeah, thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye. Hopefully not.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I've just.
Imagine that.